The 2027 Chevy Nova Sleeper is one of the most surprising comebacks in modern automotive history. When Chevrolet announced the return of the Nova nameplate, enthusiasts expected something loud, aggressive, and dramatic. Instead, Chevy delivered something even more interesting: a true sleeper. A car that hides its power behind a calm, simple exterior. A machine that blends quietly into traffic, only to unleash unexpected strength when the driver decides it's time. This new Nova brings back the essence of what made classic sleepers' legendary understated design with shocking performance. At first glance, the 2027 Nova looks intentionally modest. Chevy designed it with smooth lines and a clean silhouette, avoiding the aggressive styling cues found on many modern muscle cars. There are no oversized grills, wild vents, or exaggerated spoilers. Instead, the Nova keeps things subtle, purposeful, and almost minimalistic. This clean approach gives it the charm of an everyday commuter, but small hints reveal that something more serious lies underneath: a slightly lowered stance, wider tires than usual, and a tight, well-balanced body profile are clues for those who pay attention. Chevrolet wanted the Nova to stand out by not standing out at all. In a world full of loud designs and flashy lighting, the quiet confidence of the Nova becomes its own type of statement. It shows that power doesn't always need to shout. Sometimes, it just needs to wait for the right moment. Inside, the 2027 Nova Sleeper follows the same philosophy. The cabin is practical yet refined, sporty without being overwhelming. Chevy uses soft-touch materials, supportive seats, and a driver-focused layout to ensure comfort during both daily commutes and spirited drives. The design avoids unnecessary complexity. Everything feels intentional, clean, and easy to use. The digital instrument cluster gives only the most important information, keeping visuals crisp and uncluttered. The infotainment system pairs smoothly with modern devices, allowing navigation, music, and connectivity without excessive menus or distractions. The cabin space is also surprisingly good for a toot or coupe. The driving position feels natural, visibility is better than expected, and the trunk offers enough room for real-world use. Chevy made sure the Nova could serve as both a performance machine and a practical daily driver. Of course, the real magic of the 2027 Chevy Nova Sleeper happens under the hood. While the standard versions come with a turbocharged inline-4, the Sleeper variant hides a high-output twin-turbo V6. This engine quietly produces serious horsepower, far more than the exterior suggests. It delivers strong torque from low RPM and keeps pulling with force at higher speeds. The twin-turbo setup is tuned to minimize lag, giving the Nova quick, responsive acceleration in almost any situation. This car launches with surprising intensity. It's the type of acceleration that catches other drivers off guard, especially those who underestimate the Nova based on its appearance. The exhaust note is intentionally restrained. At low speeds, it stays quiet and calm, but when the driver pushes harder, it reveals a deeper, more assertive tone, one that hints at the power hiding beneath the surface. It never becomes overly loud or exaggerated, staying true to the Sleeper identity. Handling is another highlight of the 2027 Nova Sleeper. The chassis feels composed and balanced, a significant improvement over older compact performance models from Chevrolet. The steering provides clear feedback, allowing precise control through corners. The suspension is tuned to strike a perfect middle ground, firm enough for performance, yet comfortable enough for daily driving, whether in the city or on the highway. The Nova feels confident, planted, and eager to respond to driver input. The braking system has also been upgraded to match the car's performance. Strong, consistent stopping power gives the driver confidence, especially during high-speed runs or sudden maneuvers. Combined with traction and stability management systems, the Nova becomes a capable and predictable performance machine. Chevy's decision to make the new Nova a sleeper may seem unusual, but it perfectly matches growing trends in modern car culture. Many enthusiasts want power without drawing too much attention. They prefer subtle design over flashy aggression, valuing performance that reveals itself only when needed. The sleeper approach also pays homage to the original Nova, a car known for being lightweight, quick, and often underestimated. Many classic Novas became famous as sleeper drag builds, beating louder, more aggressive rivals at the track. Daily usability is another reason the 2027 Nova Sleeper shines. Despite its strong performance, it maintains respectable fuel efficiency thanks to advanced engine tuning and turbocharging. The small size makes it easy to park and maneuver, while the comfortable interior supports long trips without fatigue. This combination of practicality and hidden muscle makes the Nova Sleeper a perfect choice for drivers who want excitement without sacrificing everyday comfort. Even storage space is better than expected for a sporty coupe. The trunk is large, enough for groceries, travel bags, or gear for weekend trips. The rear seating, while not oversized, is usable for passengers or extra cargo. This practicality sets the Nova apart from many modern muscle cars that focus so heavily on aggression that they forget real-world needs. The 2027 Chevy Nova Sleeper is a brilliant blend of old-school charm and modern engineering. It stays true to the sleeper philosophy: quiet on the outside, fierce on the inside. Chevy took a legendary nameplate, honored its roots, and reimagined it for a new generation of drivers. The result is a car that surprises, impresses, and delivers excitement without needing attention. For those who love performance with subtlety, the Nova Sleeper proves that true power does not always need to be loud. Sometimes, the strongest statement comes from the car that looks the most ordinary until the moment it doesn't.